See, we're live. All right. Hello, everybody. We're going to give everybody a chance to come on in because we don't want them to miss all of the fun. Right, Saquan, we're about to have a blast and they want to be here for it because you got a lot of things to share with us. You're about to school us on you're about to school us something fierce, and they better tune in with this. All right, I'm gonna tag your mom's name. So there, I tagged her so she'll get a notification, so she'll see where we are. And hey, everybody, come on in. I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to come in and share so we can let everybody know that we are live for interview. And as you're coming in, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to introduce my amazing guest. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for tuning in. You are free to share this and tell everybody that we have a kid genius in our midst on tonight. And I am so excited to have him. This is our first, I was telling him before we went live, he is our first, I'm gonna call him a youth author. I'm not gonna call him a kid author because he's not a kid. He's a big boy, you know, he's almost a teenager, you know, you're like an adolescent. So we can't call you a kid. We gotta put some respect on your age, right? I think you came too far to be called, to being called a kid, right? So we're gonna call you a young author. That's what we're going to call him tonight. This young author, Saquan Lamont Jr. All right. So I am going to share it with all of the groups. If you're a part of groups, you're free to share it there too. I'm a part of groups and I'm going to share it there too. And then I am going to introduce myself. If you want to comment, you are free to comment. I am going to I'm going to share the comments with him. If you want to say anything, you want to say hello or congratulate him on his book release, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about it all. But welcome to The Heal. My name is Letitia. I am your host for tonight and of this platform, the visionary of this platform, where our motto is music, worship, and fun. And we do a lot of that here on The Heal. We have it all here on The Heal. And I am so glad to have Saquan Lamont Jr. with us on tonight. This is a segment on The Heal that I personally enjoy. It is called Let's Talk You, where we spotlight and highlight entrepreneurs, artists, authors. If you're doing something great for the kingdom, we definitely want to be a support to you and this platform. We want to support it. And so Let's Talk You is highlighting all accomplishments that you are endeavoring to do. And we want to tell everybody about it. So tonight, our guest is Saquan, and I am so glad to have him. He is a young author of the book. We're going to pull it up. The book is called The Boy with the Mindset of an Entrepreneur. And before we get into any of that, I want Saquan, first I want to tell you thank you for accepting my invitation to come to The Heal. He's such a respectful young man, so shout out to his parents. Very mannerable. There are a lot of 11-year-olds that are the complete opposite. So, you know, he's very respectful. When he joined, you didn't hear his mama in the background saying, "Stop that, shut up and sit down," and blah, blah, blah. You know, he's very well mannered. Very well mannered and timely too. He came here on time and just, you know, so quiet. So I appreciate being able to, and y'all know I have a heart for young people. They have a special place in my heart. So Saquan, without further ado, I want to allow you to introduce yourself to our audience and tell us, you know, where you're from, what your name is, what you like to do, and what grade you're in, how old you are, whatever you want to share with us. Go ahead.
My name is Saquan Lamont. I'm 11 years old, and I'm the author of The Boy with the Mindset of an Entrepreneur, which was the book I wrote and self-published about a year ago over the pandemic.
Wow. So you wrote this book during the pandemic. That's awesome. So you're 11 years old. So what does the world for an 11-year-old look like? What are you doing to pass your time as an 11-year-old kid in this world of 2021?
So I mostly like to read and write or just stay on my phone like to pass the time when I'm not in school. But like when I usually just talk to my friends when I get the chance to.
Yeah. So you like to read and write. Your grandma's in here. She said, that's my grandson. Congratulations. She said, I'm so proud of you. Continue following your dreams. Auntie Mary, come through, family. Supporting your family's all here. I told you, you're famous, famous. Um, so you like to read and write. So what is the latest thing you've read?
It's a book called The Outsiders. I'm reading it in school.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's called The Outsiders. Wow. So he is an avid reader, And what is your favorite kind of book to read? What kind of what is it? The theme, I guess. What is the theme of the book that you like to read? Action, scary?
It's like it's like a series. Like one of my main favorite series called Dario the Wimpy Kid.
Oh, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yes, I know that. Oh, that's awesome. So you just love to be on your phone and read and write. So that those are the first two things he said he like to read and write. So that is mind stimulating. He keeps his mind stimulated. So the fact that you even wrote a book over the pandemic, what made you want to write this book? How did you come up with the idea?
So first off, like I always liked books when I was like little, and I always wanted to write one. So I decided. So I decided to like. I also wanted to be an entrepreneur and make my own money and not work for anyone.
Mm,
I put those two ideas together to so like writing a book and also teaching people about entrepreneurship.
mm. Do y'all hear him? Where in the world? I don't even know if I knew how to spell entrepreneurship when I was 11. I probably did though. I probably did, but I'm just saying. I don't know if I was thinking like this. I don't know. So amazing. So what kind of business do you aspire to have? Because you want to be an entrepreneur. So, and you're already thinking ahead because you have a book about it and you want to teach everybody about entrepreneurship. So, what kind of business do you want to run?
I want to run like a clothing business or like have my own clothing line or just like make bed sheets or something like that. Like get
Mhm.
just do something with like spreading messages also.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Clothing line. So, I also have a clothing line. So this that I'm rocking is my clothing apparel right now. So it is very, very possible to get your own clothing line, make your own designs, and put it on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. You want to spread positive messages, so you can put whatever message that you want on there, on your clothing apparel, and sell it. And you are a very, very bright young man. So I don't doubt that you would have a hard time selling a thing. Don't doubt at all that you have a hard time selling a thing. I think everybody gonna want to buy something from you. I'm about to buy your book. I just want you to know I'm gonna buy your book. So when you decided that you were going to write this book in the pandemic, what was how did you go about writing it? Did you get it to a computer and start typing it out? Did you get with an editor, publisher? How did you do this?
So first I just started like writing like a few words on the page. Then it just became like my whole book. Then I like published it through Amazon, and
Mm,
Yeah, I found the way to. Well, me and my mom found the way to like publish it through Amazon, and that's how we
Shout out
got.
to Joyce Ingalls. Ingalls? I hope I'm saying your name right. She said, Joyce Ingalls is watching. Congratulations, little cuz. Proud of you. They're rooting for you out here in these streets. So when you released your book on Amazon, what did it feel like to see that you were an author on Amazon? And what did that feel like? You're
It
an author.
kind of felt like a dream come true because I always wanted to be an author. I always like wanted to like write books. So when I actually like got the book published, it was like it was like I was like inspired by myself. I was shocked by what I was really doing.
Yeah, you really did it. You really did it. And that's a big accomplishment. So the fact that you took all of that in, that is a really big accomplishment. So is the book about you, the boy that had a mindset of an entrepreneur? Is that book about you, or is it a fictional character?
So yeah, the book is about me, but it's also like saying like positive affirmations that you have to have that growth or like the positive mindset of an entrepreneur.
So what type of things should an entrepreneur have? You said positive affirmations. So what type of positive affirmations should they tell themselves?
So you should always believe in yourself, believe in your visions, even if other people don't, because you have to believe in you for other people to believe in you also. Also, if you get rejected from something, don't let it like worry you. The rejection is like music to your ears. You just move on. Like rejection, like so like if you hear the word no, it just means on to the next opportunity.
Wow, you are so wise. Yeah, y'all taking notes. That is just so, no, rejection is music to your ears. Did y'all hear that? Rejection is music to your ears, and no means on to the next opportunity. Are you going to write another book? I think you should, because this whole interview right now is like a book. You're like a walking book. Do you just like write little things down that you think of? You should, because
I just think about like books. Like I write stuff down like in my head. Like
yeah,
just look. Sometimes I just think about like book ideas.
that's awesome. You should continue doing that. You should continue doing that, because that what you just said is something that people my age and older than you and older than me are is still trying to tell themselves on a daily basis. So the fact that you have that, and you know that as an entrepreneur you will meet rejection, it's like you're already ready for the next thing. It's like you are not gonna, right, Joyce, he's not gonna let anything stop him. So that is great that you are here, and you're an example. Um, Deanna, she's in South Carolina. This is my family in South Carolina. She says she absolutely loves this and she will be purchasing a copy. So you getting some book sales tonight. So and I want mine signed. Can you sign it for me? Is it possible you could sign it? Because I like signed copies. But I am so excited for you, because you're a very bright young man. You have a bright future in front of you, and you are already showing kids your age and kids younger than you that they don't have to wait until they're a certain age to reach their dreams. You've always wanted to be an author, and you set out to do those things, and you made your dream come true, and you're onto a path that is going to just, you're going to be a best-selling author like really, really soon. Is that one of your goals, to have a star next to your name and bestseller?
Yeah.
All right, y'all heard that. So y'all go buy his book now, because he wants to be a bestseller. So y'all make sure y'all go and buy his book. Let's support our young people, because they could be doing anything. And we know this. Don't we know this? They could be doing anything. And I'm sure he sees kids his age going down routes and paths. And shout out to, you know, his mom, his family that has encouraged him to venture out into this and supported him. Because you are saying some really, you're dropping nuggets. I don't know. And I'm not talking about the chicken nuggets from McDonald's and the Happy Meal. I'm talking about you dropping you dropping some real good nuggets. You're really wise beyond your years. And I hope that those of you that are tuned in, you are inspired by this, because the Bible does say that a child shall lead them. So you're leading, whether you know it or not, you're leading, and you keep that up. You keep that leader mentality up, because that's what is in you, and you wear it well. You wear it well, and you're very well spoken. So believe in yourself. Rejection should be music to your ears. No means on to the next opportunity. And what else should we positively affirm of ourselves?
Failure is a beat we stomp to under our feet.
Failure is the what?
Beat we stomp to under our feet.
You came up with that? Like, you what? What? Y'all, failure is the beat that we stump to under our feet. Do you know? I'm gonna write these down. I really am gonna write these down. This is so wow, yo. They're pumping hearts for you. I just want you to know, you might not be able to see it, but they're pumping hearts for you. Failure is the beat that we stump to under our feet. That is amazing. Yes, Deanna says she looks forward to watching you as you continue your career in writing and speaking. This book sounds like it is very motivational. Do you think that this book is for people who maybe that are not trying to be entrepreneurs? Do you think that this is a book that could inspire anybody?
Yeah, I think that this is like a book that could be for anyone. Even if you still are an entrepreneur, you can still read this. Even if you have been like in the entrepreneur business for years, you can still read it. Even if you're not on the track to be an entrepreneur, if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, you can still read it.
Yeah, you can still read it, because honestly, I will tell you that the things that you're saying, they are beyond entrepreneurship. This is life. These are life nuggets you are giving. This is not even just to, like, your business, you're trying to be a business owner, whatever. This is, you made a mistake in your life, failure is the beat to the music we stomp under our feet. The no means on to the next opportunity. I'm saying this over and over again because I don't want our viewers to forget what you were saying. This is something that is definitely something that needs to be written down for those that are watching. To hear an 11-year-old speak such words of wisdom. What do you want to tell the kids in your generation and in your age group? What do you want to tell them?
No one can tell us what we can or cannot be. You just have to think positive. Don't be the leader. Don't be the follower that follows another pack. Go on to a new group and start that pack.
Wow. That is really good. That's right. That's right. Don't be a follower. If they're not going down the right path, you know what you do? Saquan said, you find you another group and you lead that pack. You become a leader. You'll be a leader of your own pack. Don't follow them. Don't follow them. You find you another group and you go lead them and you be the leader. That is awesome, because the Bible says we are the head and not the tail. We are above and not beneath. We'll be the lender and not the borrower. So you are very, very, very true in what you are saying, because these are things that we can apply to every aspect of our lives. And the fact that these are things that you are saying at 11 years old, I just need to spotlight the fact that you are 11, because you are so wise beyond your years. I'm telling you, I'm 36. There are some 36-year-olds. He's a Is that old to you, Saquon? Is that old?
That's young.
That's young. All right, good. I like you, Saquon. We're gonna be friends. But there are some people that are my age that still don't understand that concept of not being a follower, but being a leader, and not letting rejection stop them, and but to persevere beyond that. No, you keep going until you get that yes. Saquon said, don't let the no stop you. Rejection is music. Rejection is music, y'all. Now let me tell you something. I've been rejected before, Saquon. I ain't heard no music. I didn't hear no music. But after today, I'm going to make sure I turn it into music, turn that rejection into something positive, because we always say it in church, when one door closes, what they say, God got another door that's going to open. Off the door closes, he's going to open up a window. But sometimes we get so focused on the rejection. You want to say something? What are you about to say?
One door closes, 10 more doors open.
10 more. Come on, 10. See, I was just saying one door or a window, but he said 10 more doors. That is, listen, you all right with me. Let me tell you that. You are all right with me. Not just a one door. So that one door that closed, it didn't do nothing but make room for 10 more doors to open. And everything that you're saying has a biblical reference, because God said he will pour out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive. So he said he's going to bless you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So, I mean, you better. Where did you get all of this wisdom from? How did you learn this stuff? Because you are 11 and you know so much. So how did who taught you all of these things? Where did you get this from?
So my mom, like she was like trying to work out like how I could be like an entrepreneur, how she could be an entrepreneur. And like the word entrepreneur, I looked it up and it seemed like really cool to me to like run my own business. So then I started thinking I started thinking to myself, how could I be an entrepreneur, and how do I like how like what's the like vibe do I have to be an entrepreneur? Mm-hmm. So I just started like being more positive. I started like reading quotes every day, like affirmations, and I started to like write them down myself. And that's when I started like to read, like that's when I started to like read it myself and figure out, oh, I should write a book about all these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. So your mom inspired you to look up what it is to be an entrepreneur. So does she have her own business? Or she's starting up a business? Yeah. So you watching her, and she's your inspiration to want to do the same thing. And she is probably going through all the stuff that you're talking about, but yet you see that she's not going to let it stop her. So shout out to you, mama, in the background. Shout out to you. Kudos to you. You have done an amazing job with this young man. Are you an only child? Do you have siblings?
I'm an only child.
You're an only child. Oh, so you get to experience everything firsthand and see it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly, huh? All of the, because entrepreneurship is, it's, you have your highs, you have your lows, you have your bottoms, you have those. have it all, but we're gonna keep up with all the things that we've been taught tonight. Saquan said, don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you. You just keep persevering, keep pressing. When one door closes, get ready, because 10 more about to open. Not just the window, but 10 more doors. Yeses is gonna just pop out of nowhere, huh, Saquon? You're just gonna get yeses everywhere you turn. Y'all get ready for your yeses. He's telling you right now, make room for your yes. So I am so excited to be able to talk to you tonight. You are the first young author, and I hope that this will inspire young people, and not just young people. This will inspire adults. Like, if you were sitting on something, let Saquan be your pep talk, because he dropped a lot of nuggets here. So let him be your pep talk to not to delay, right, Saquon? They should start on it, right? It's never too late, huh? Never too late, huh? Oh, it is never too late for you to accomplish your dreams, and it's even never too early. So you can do whatever you want to do. What did you always wanted to be an author, so you got that already checked off your bucket list. You are aspiring to write another book. Your book has been out for a year now. You said you wrote it last year, so you were 10 when you wrote the book. Wow, he was 10, y'all. He was newly in the double digits, and he wrote his first book. So do you have an idea for your next book? Do you know what your next book is going to be about? Have you started thinking about it?
It's like in the works.
It's in the works. Yes, I like that. I like that. Don't tell them your ideas, because somebody might try to steal it. So but it's in the works. So y'all stay tuned for the things that he has coming up. And I want to wish you so many blessings, added blessings. I am so glad that I have gotten an opportunity to cross paths with you and meet you, because you have inspired me. The words that you have spoken, very encouraging, and not just a positive affirmation, but they were inspirational, and very, very encouraging. So whenever I feel like, I'm gonna take my entrepreneurship ideas and goals and chuck them out the first floor window over here, I'm gonna remember I remember what you said to me tonight and what you said to the audience tonight, because rejection is a part of life, but rejection is not to define us. It doesn't define who we are. And, Saquan said to the young kids his age, he said, don't let people tell you what you can and can't be. You could be whatever you want to be. And what did you say?
Why fit in when you're born to stand out?
Yeah, why fit in? When you were born to stand out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're just a walking you're a walking book, sir. You definitely do a lot of reading. You definitely do a lot of reading, and it shows, because it translates into your speaking, and you're very eloquent in what you're saying. You're very eloquent. You're very wise. I keep telling you that, because you are. I have to remember that I told y'all, so I'm about to talk to a kid genius, and little did I know. Listen, when I'm having a bad day, I'm just going to inbox your mama and be like, can I talk to your son? I need some encouragement. Saquan, what's the positive affirmation for the day? And because you really have a lot of wise words that you're sharing. You're really, and I don't want you, and I know you're not, but I just want to encourage you to continue being and doing what you're doing, because you're well on your way. You are well on your way. Yes, Mary J, he's very wise young man. That's what they're saying about you in the comments. You're a very, very wise young man. And I hope that all of the children that follow this, or the parents of children that follow this page, will let their children sit down and listen to you. And, you know, you will inspire so many. You're inspiring everybody, Saquan, not just kids your age, but adults too, like big, big people. You're inspiring all of them, all walks of life. And that's no pressure. That's no pressure. You just keep doing what you're doing, because you're naturally inspiring us. You don't even have to do anything extra, because the way you are and what you're doing all by itself, it's already doing it. A1 kid, A1 young man. You're not a kid. That's right. You're adolescent. So let's do some fun facts. All right. About Saquan, the author. All right. I'm going to ask you a question. I don't know what the question is going to be. I'm just going to ask you, and then you can tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. All right. What's your favorite color?
Orange.
All right. What is your favorite holiday?
New Year's.
New Year's. Now, why New Year's?
It's a new opportunity for new people. Or old people.
That is, you know, I was expecting you to say Thanksgiving because of the food, or Christmas because you get a lot of presents. No, he said New Year's because it's a new opportunity to start fresh. You got a whole brand new book to write.
365 days.
A whole new 365 days. Give me a virtual high five. There you go, right there. Because that was that was all right with me. New Year's. All right, let's see. So do you have a favorite number?
No, I don't think so.
Not a favorite number? All right, let's see. Do you have a favorite animal?
Sea lion.
A sea lion. All right, now, why is a sea lion your favorite animal?
Because they're so unique and they're so talented, like when they're swimming.
Yeah, they are unique and very talented. Let's see. Favorite subject in school?
Science.
Science. All right. Least favorite subject in school?
History.
History. Really? I liked history. I like learning about the past. I didn't like math though. You good at math? Oh, I didn't like math. I needed you around when I was taking math classes, because I didn't like math. I like gym, and I like English. I like gym because I was really energetic. So, you know, I had to get it out somehow. Do you play sports or do you watch sports?
Well, I watch sports. I don't really play them as much.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
Wrestling.
Wrestling. I watched wrestling growing up too. And let's see. Wrestling. So who's your favorite wrestler? Let me see if I don't remember the wrestlers now. They probably all died.
My favorite player is probably, I have to say, I don't really know.
You know, you like them all, right? You just, whoever wins, that's your new favorite. That's the best way. That'll be the new favorite. You won, you my new favorite. All right, so we've got favorite color is orange. He doesn't have a favorite number. His favorite subject is science. Least favorite subject is history. His favorite sport to watch is wrestling. Let's see, what else? Oh, his favorite holiday is New Year's. And let's see, am I missing anything? Did I miss any other questions about your favorites? That covers all the basics, right? What is your favorite toy? Do you have a favorite toy? Like, do you play video games? Have a video game console? What's the console you rocking right now?
I have a PlayStation 4 right now.
PS4. Is that the one that everybody was fighting over? Or it's the PS5 that they couldn't find? The 5. All right. I'm a little dated. All right. So you got the PS4. All right. So what is the game on the PS4 that you play the most when you have time, when you're not, writing out positive affirmations and getting words of wisdom for the entire world to be inspired by? What is your game of choice when you pop open that PS4? Hey, Virginia.
WWE 2K20.
I should have known because you like wrestling. I should have known that. Oh my gosh. It has been an amazing time talking to you, Saquan. I really have enjoyed talking to you. Big shout out, big shout out to your amazing mom. If ever, and I hope she didn't, but if she ever doubted whether or not she was doing a good job, tonight, I hope she knows. I know she's over there like real proud of you right now. I know she's over there like, that's my son. I would. I mean, you have handled yourself very eloquently, and I thank you for being so gracious enough to take time out of your busy schedule, because you were testing, you got school, and you have all of these things that you have going on, and you're preparing for your next book and all of that stuff. You're juggling a lot. So you are doing a great job, and you took time out to come and sit with me on the Hill. And I couldn't have been more happier to have you here. So I thank you for accepting my invitation. And I want you to tell everybody, one, where they can find your book, and two, how can they follow you on social media if they want to keep in touch with what you're doing and what's going on.
So my book is on Amazon. All you have to do is search up the name The Way Within Myself Entrepreneur, and that's where it is. My social media, my Instagram is Saquan underscore L. It's SAQUAN underscore L. That's my Instagram.
All right, let me write that down. Saquan underscore L, right? SAQUAN underscore L, right? All right. I am going to put that in the comments. Instagram, I think it's already here. Hold on, I think, yes, your name is here. Virginia Kennedy said congratulations. I'm going to put here, follow Saquan on IG at Saquan underscore L. And his book is available on Amazon. And if they want to get a signed copy, what should they do if they want to get a signed copy? Should they inbox your mom?
Yeah.
She'll take orders. All right. So y'all, his mom is in the comments. If y'all saw Mima Tima, that is his mom. So y'all can inbox her for a signed copy. I'm going to inbox you, Mima Tima, because I want a signed copy, and I'll give you my address, and you can send it to my house. And I can't wait to get it, and I can't wait to read it and read all of the positive affirmations. There she is. She's waving in the comments. So you all can inbox her. She'll tell you how much it is, and she'll have him sign it, and she'll send it off to you. I know I'm going to get one. I want mine signed, because you're going to go far, and you're going to make it really, really big. And when you're about like 25, I'm going to have your handwriting at 11. And I'm going to be like, hey, Saquan, because I'm going to be like real old by then. I'm like, hey, Saquan, you remember me? And I'm going to show my book. when you were 11 and signed my book. So, so I want everybody to please, please, please help me thank this amazing, amazing young author, Saquan Lamont Jr., all the way from, where are you from?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh, New York in the house. I'm in New York too. I'm up though. I'm up in Yonkers, so you about an hour away from me. But nevertheless, you repping New York, y'all. This has been a New York takeover tonight. Y'all ain't ready for all this New York. There's too much New York for y'all. Y'all can't handle it. I can't handle it. And he from Brooklyn. He from the downside right over there. Everything goes down in Brooklyn. I mean, y'all got everything in Brooklyn. Y'all got the choirs, y'all got the artists, now you got authors. Y'all, woo, you just surrounded by greatness. And Brooklyn is a little rough too. So Brooklyn is rough, and it's also very, very talented. So he's in a rough part, of that city can be really rough. But look at what's coming out of it. Who said? You better show them. You better stick your chest out. Stick your chest out. There you go. Oh, That's it. That's how you supposed to. That's how you go walk from now on. Everywhere you go around, just stick your chest out. Like, I'm Saquan. Say my name. I told him, I was like, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna cut up. Because y'all know me, wherever I go, I cut up anyway. So I know every child got a little cut up in them, Every child got just a little bit of cut up in them. If not a lot, they got a little bit. We gonna get it out there somewhere. But yes, everybody, y'all help me thank this amazing 11-year-old author. Listen, when you write your next book, all right, let me know so that you can come back and tell us all about it, because we're going to be following you. We're going to follow you. We're going to order your book. We're going to do the whole nine. We're going to support you because you are doing a great, great thing. Like, it's amazing what you're doing. It's so dope. So everybody, Grizel, she's in Florida. She said, he is a handsome fellow. God bless you always. Handsome. That's where you stick your chest out. Stick your chest out again. There you go. There you go. Oh gosh, I love this kid. I love you so much. You are amazing. You are amazing. And I know you've heard it before, but let me add to the list of people that have told you how amazing you are. And you keep on doing what you're doing. Shout out to your mom. You're doing an amazing job with him, and we're grateful for women like you who support their children in all of their endeavors. And this is why he says, don't let anybody tell you what you can or can't do. Because somebody would be like, oh, you're too young to write a book. What you know about the mindset of an entrepreneur? But you pushed him and supported him and allowed his dream to come to fruition before he had to do it on his own. He said, my mama helped me do this thing. So thank you, Saquan. And we are going to be in touch. So is there anything you want to leave with your audience tonight before we sign off?
Thank you to everyone. And that's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's good. That was good. This was fun. So from the heel, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more from Saquan. Y'all follow him so y'all can see what's going on. And the replay of this live is going to be available on our Heal page as well as our YouTube channel. I'm gonna put it right up there as well, and I'll share the link so that if there are people that are not on Facebook, I'll send the link to your mom so that she can send it to whoever is not on Facebook and they can see your interview. All right. All right. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
For having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for coming.